Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, let's talk about virtual environments. We'll see what all the related things are with there in the virtual environment. We'll see how to install the particular libraries and modules. Then we'll be moving on to the concept of import functions. We'll see how we can import one particular Python program into the current working program. So then we will be moving on to the concept of if name is equal to main. So that is one concept in Python that is very useful. So we'll see how the workflow of that particular concept works in the program. So let's move on to the example part. So I'll open the VS Code now. Okay guys, I have opened the particular notes over here. So here I have said about the virtual environment. So here, what is virtual environment? I'll be saying you with one example. Suppose think like you're creating one website, so which is developed using Python Flask or a Python Django. So any framework you have been used, you have developed the website, you have installed libraries, modules, a number of things of the version right now which is available. So suppose think after 5 years you are trying to run the particular website, you might get errors, you might get some of the glitch, like some of the modules not found, particular modules. Suppose to handle the particular images we have a pillow modules right now. So after 5 years might pillow model get changed or it might get updated. Few of the functionalities won't be getting running it when we are importing same concepts. So for that, to avoid that kind of errors, suppose to avoid that kind of errors, I can go ahead with the concept of virtual environment. Suppose now my project is working. So after my 5 years or 10 years or any year, if I try to run the project, I can easily use a concept of virtual environment and I can run the particular project. So without any errors, so that the virtual environment is being avoided. So what we will do here is one environment will make, one virtual environment will make. In that environment, whatever the current libraries or modules or any version of the Python, everything will install in that. Okay. So when I want to run the project, I will activate a virtual environment, then I will try to run the particular project, so that my project will be working in that particular virtual environment. It is not interrelated with any of the other modules which is currently present in my system. So my system has no Django I have installed Flask, I have installed a number of things, but that particular things doesn't affect for the project which for the virtual environment which I am creating it. It will be completely new. It is completely like newborn baby. So where I'll be activating my virtual environment. If I show you here, so that is thing I have written. So how to install the virtual environment. So here it is written pip install virtual env. To install virtual environment, I need to use, like, if I just use the command prompt over here. So I'll just use a cmd command over here. So I'll just open the command prompt here. I need to run the particular command. So what is the command? I'll just tell pip install virtual env. So this is a thing we need to install the virtual environment. Okay, so once I run this command, some of the installations will happen over here. My system will install. Pip is what? Package manager, which is used to install a modules or a libraries inside my laptop. Okay, so you can see it is collecting the virtual environment. It is completely 5.6, so it has been collected. Okay, you can see it has been successfully installed the particular virtual environment. So then virtual env install. Suppose I want to create one Jarvis folder. Suppose what I'll do here is I'll just create one folder over here. I'll just move on to the CD F drive. So I think how to move the, I want to open one virtual F drive. So here I'll just open it here. So suppose I want to open this F drive. I open the particular F drive inside my command terminal. So once I run this command, it will open inside the CMD. Okay. So here what I'll say here is, so what I have said in the notes, to create a virtual environment. So I need to just tell virtual env dot. So I'll just tell mkdir make the particular directory something. I'll just tell python. I'll just tell make a particular directory python. So I am just making a particular directory python over here. So you can see in my F drive there is one python directory has been created. That is nothing but an empty folder has been created. So now what I'll say, I'll just tell cd python. So I'm just telling go to the cd python. So now it is it is inside the Python directory. Okay, so now what I'll say, I want to make this particular folder as a virtual environment. So here you see in my directory nothing I have, the folder is empty. Now I want to make a folder here. I'll just make it as a virtual environment. I'll just tell virtual env, which is I have installed. I'll give a space, I'll give it as a dot. So once I enter this command virtual env dot, that means the particular folder will be activated as virtual environment. Here you see in my folder a number of files got created. That before it was an empty folder. Now I got created lib, scripts, git ignore, pyenv.configuration, a number of files got created, okay, by using this command. So now I need to activate this as a virtual environment. So to activate it as a virtual environment, I need to just tell /capital S scripts /activate. Enter the command. You can see before I have was in this particular fashion, right? Here it is given as a pip after that is Python. So that is nothing but that the particular folder is been activated now. This particular Python directory is been activated as virtual environment. So now I'll show you one difference. So suppose I'll open one more command terminal, one more command prompt. This is normal command terminal, okay? It is not related with this one. So here what I'll do, I'll just tell here something like I'll just tell Django. So I have Django installed in my laptop. I'll say Django - version. So you can see Django is not recognized as an internal or external command. Okay, suppose if I just tell Heroku is been downloaded - version. So you can see when I enter this Heroku is one something like which is used for the hosting part. So I think I have the module that is Heroku. You can see it is giving me your Heroku is 3.30.93. It is giving me that I have a Heroku library which is a particular thing that is 7.3.9. So now same command. I am running inside my normal terminal, normal command prompt. Now I'll just cancel this. I'll open my virtual environment. Now if I try to run this same command, I'll just tell Heroku - version. Once I enter this command, it is giving me the warning Heroku update available from this. So Heroku has been 3.7.5. It is also giving like that, right? So if I so suppose I'll just tell here. So if I just tell Django - version. So Django is not recognized. If I just tell git - version, version. Okay, so it is just taking all my windows also. It is just taking all the windows particular command also. So something I'll just tell you here. So here you can see now if I'm in my Lenovo directory. Okay, so I'm in my Lenovo directory. So what I'll just tell, I'll just say mkdir make directory that is nothing but project. So I want to make a particular directory project. I'll just go to cd project. Okay, now I will create one Django project. Just I'm creating one Django project. I'll just tell to create a Django project, we have a command Django admin start the particular project. I'll just tell project project. Okay, so I'll just run this particular command. So it is telling Django, Django admin admin. Okay, so once I run this particular command, you can see this particular command will get run. Why? Because in my C drive, I'll just open you the C drive over here. So the C drive, it will take some time. So you can see drive in my C drive, it is some proj has been created. Where is it? So where is it? What I have created? So where is it? Here. Okay, you can see in my C drive Lenovo project. Okay, sorry, in my C drive I need to go users Lenovo project. So I need to go to the users. I need to go to the Lenovo. Then I need to go to the projects. Okay, here something is there. You can see the project has been created. You can see the project is being created. That means you can see the particular manage.python file is been created, and also this particular files has been created. That means this particular command is run. So Django admin start project is been running. Where? In my normal directory. In my normal directory, this particular thing is running. Same if I try to run. If I just copy this command, I will just copy this command. I'll just close it. I'll open my virtual environment I'll just activate again. If I just tell Control CC, if I just tell Control ZZ, enter. So okay, I'll just cancel the particular command prompt. Now what I'll do, so where is the directory I have created? I created in my F drive. So what is the name I had given to what is the name I had given here? So something I had given as what is the name I had given? Python. Okay, so Python I had created a directory where I created a virtual environment thing. Now I'll just open this thing inside my command prompt. So now see, so it is my directory. Now I need to activate as a virtual environment. I'll just tell virtual env so sorry, I need to just tell /scripts /activate. I'm activating. Here I'll just tell pip install Django. So I'm just installing the particular Django. So what I'm doing, I'm just installing a particular module so that I'm maintaining one particular concepts over here. If I just install the Django, this particular Django will be not related, which is there outside inside my Windows operating system. It is completely one virtual environment where it is completely a new Django has been installed over here. So once the Django is installed, I can run the particular command. It is nothing but a Python, the Django admin start project name. I can easily run the particular command over here. Okay, so it is just taking a couple of seconds. So let's wait for it. You can see that successfully it has been installed. So now if I try to run the program, if I just tell Django, no, I will just tell pip freeze, for e is ready freeze. So if I just tell pip freeze, so when I run this particular command, you can see only this much has been, I am getting it. So ASGRF is installed, Django has been installed, PyTZ is installed, SQL parse is installed. So these all the modules are present where inside my virtual environment, which I have installed by using a pip Django. Only that is only reflecting it here. So now same thing, if I try to open in a normal command prompt, if I enter pip and freeze, if I just enter pip freeze, you will be seeing n number of modules over here. Why? Because I am freezing this particular, when I am running this command freeze, whatever the modules, whatever the libraries are there inside my operating system, that will be get displayed to me over here. So let's wait for a few seconds. You can able to see what all the modules are present inside my operating system. So just enter again. So you can see I'm having what all the things we have. I have virtual environment, I have a 6 module, I have a platform directories, I have a file lock, I have a disturbing libs, and is all the things. You can see this is completely different from what? It is completely different from this one. That means from one virtual environment I have made, so where it is completely a different different particular directory is there. So it is not interrelated with any of my things. So when I'm creating a project, I'll be using as a virtual environment. Every project I will be building over here, all the modules I will be installed, that should be not related with my all the modules which is already installed in my operating system. So that is where the virtual environment is being used. So easily I can use it here. So I can easily pack it also. Now see, in my Python we have like this. So now I want to deliver this particular project to one of my client. So I would have developed the project, everything is been done. So now I will say just run the project. So what I will say, so what all the modules I need to install, the particular client should be knowing, right, how we all the modules you need to install. I cannot say install Django, install Pillow, install the particular Django all out module, install Flask. I cannot say like this one by one. So what I need to do, I need to pack everything whichever is needed to develop this project in one particular file, that is a requirements.txt file. Then I'll deliver that particular file to the client. So he will just enter one command, pip install -or requirement.txt. All the modules should get installed and it should work same as it is, how it is working in my system, same as it is, it should work in that particular client system also. For that one, I'll just tell pip freeze -r requirement. Okay, I will just tell pip freeze greater than the symbol requirements requirements.txt file. Once I run this particular command, you will be able to see in my directory. You can see requirement.txt file is created. All my particular modules has been saved over here. So now he can just run this requirement.txt file and he can install all the modules. Easily he can able to run the project. So this is where the virtual environments concepts comes. Okay, I hope you have understood this particular concepts of virtual environments. Okay, so these are all things I have written it here. Okay, so next, coming back to the concept of enumerate functions. Now we'll be seeing the concept of enumerate functions. So what is this enumerate functions does? We'll see. So an enumerate function is a built-in function that provides an index to data structure element, making iterations through there easier as well simpler. It is used to for a data structure, you can iterate the particular element easier. So it will make things some easier. So we'll see what is things, how it works. When we calling a simple enumeration function, we have to provide two parameters: the data structure that we need to iterate, the index from where we want to start our iterations. So it means which is the particular data structure we want to iterate. I can give it seems, then we can start with the particular index position also, it seems. Okay, we'll see how it works. So actually I'll show you one secret. I was teaching one, I was training to one institute. At that time, I taught the Python programming language, same notes, same concept, everything I taught for the paid things. Okay, they paid for me. So it is more than, I think more than a year happened. I taught these concepts. That same thing I had done one notes over there. So same thing I'm providing for you for free. So it might be useful for you. So even I just overviewed this concept very earlier back. So if I just see the code, I'll easily get to know what is happening over there. So I can easily try to explain you in my better way. So it is why I'll be reading it is why I'll be reading all those things in front of you also. Then I'll be seeing the code and I'll be typing it. So, but I know the concepts very well, but just I need to refer these notes so that easily it might be refers to you also. So that is why I'll be directly first I'll show you the notes, then I'll be typing the coding parts over here. Okay, so then let's see with an example over here. Okay, so let's see with an example. So here, so we'll see what is the first thing we need to do here. So first we will be creating one environment file. So we'll create in this folder, I'll create one file. I'll just tell enum.py. Okay, so it is nothing but an enumeration function. So here enumeration function here. So I'll just tell let enumerate using the list first. Okay, so here I'll just tell my list, my list list. So I'll just tell my list list is equal to. So here I'll just create a variable that is nothing but a my list over here. So here I'll just create a few of the constant. Let's tell erk. Here I'll just tell meghz makes. Then here I'll just tell hrsh harsh. Then here I'll just tell adi over here. Okay. So I have created what? I have created a 4 names in my list things over here. So then what we'll do here is we'll just iterate everything inside my particular iteration. So what I'll do, I'll apply a for loop. I'll just tell apply for loop. I'll just tell I want to iterate the particular index position as well as I need to iterate the particular name in my list. I'll just tell I want to iterate with this in my list. So then I'll just tell print the particular index over here. I'll just tell print the particular index comma name over here. If I run this particular program, what will be the output? Well, when run the program, let's see what will be the output here. So you can see it is telling me what is the index you are being giving. So what is the index? So it is just giving me what is the index over here. So it is just getting like it is just getting like what is this index in the particular thing. We cannot iterate the particular indexing in this particular fashion. It is just giving me this kind of things over here. So just if I tell name, if I just tell name over here, if I just tell name, I will just save it. When I run the program, you can see ARJ makes everything is been coming. But when I'm trying to run this one more argument, it is getting particular things that it is just getting confused how I can do it here. So now let's use the concept of enumeration. So we'll see how it can be done over here. Okay. So I'll just tell here, I'll just comment this line. So we'll say I'll just tell the particular new list. I'll just tell new list list. The particular new list is equal to, now I'll use a concept of enumerate. So I'm using a keyword that is enumerate. So here I'll just tell I want to apply the enumerate function for the my list, and I'll just put a comma and I'll give next iterable that is 5 1 2 3 4 I have given. I'll give one more name over here. I'll just tell one more name. I'll just tell GOU something. I'll just tell GOU GOI. Okay, I'll just save it. So I'm just saying enumerate the my list with the 5 things. Now I'll just tell print. I want to just convert the particular thing in the form of a list. I want to just convert the particular list into the new list. Whatever the new list is there, I am converting the particular thing into the new list. So now if I run the program, you can say 5 has been assigned to ERK, 6 makes 7, 8, 9, 10. That means it is starting at the 5th. I can easily assign a particular numbering for a particular person. Here I am just performing the numbering. If I just give it as a 0 here, if I run the program, you can see 0 is been provided to ERK, makes and Harshit and Gauri as well as this one. So now if I try to print the my list here, if I just try to print the particular thing of over here, if I run the program here, new list. So for inside the for any list new list. Okay, so if I run the program, so it is saying it is you can see okay, I need to just tell for new list. First I'll convert everything into the new list over here. Okay, so new list is equal to, I'll just tell list of the particular new list. So that just I'm converting in the form of a list. Then what I'm doing, I'm just trying to print the particular indexing also. I need to print index comma name. So here I'll just try to print an index over here. I'll just save it. Run the program. You can see here. So it has been now what first I did, I assigned a particular numbering to a particular person. That means I am assigned numbers to the particular variables here. I am just assigning 0, 1, 2, 3 like that by using a 0 keyword here. Now see, then what I did, I converted everything in the form of a list to iterate each and every value. So after that, what I did, I applied a for loop. I am giving one index. I need to get an index as well as I need to get the particular name from the list from the particular new list. Then I am trying to print this new list using a for loop. You can see I'm getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Before I was not able to access the indexing position. Same way I can do it. Suppose I want to assign an index position from 10 onwards. If I just run the program, you will be see it will be like 10 is been assigned to first name, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like that it has been assigned, and easily you can see I am easily able to access the particular thing. So it is what I have said it inside the notes. What I have said here. when we are calling a simple enumeration function, we have to provide two parameters. The data structure that we want to iterate, that means which is the particular list I need to iterate it. Then the indexing from where we want to start our iteration. So I can just tell from the indexing position where I can start the particular iteration, I can assign, then I can iterate the particular value. So it is what I have said you. So you can see same thing I have been used over here. For name index in my list, easily I can access in this particular fashion. Okay. So it was not working for us in the normal thing, but it was working in the using a concept of enumeration functions, where we have converted everything in the form of a list. Then we have converted. So here I said we can convert the enumerate objects into a list, tuple, or also a set. It might be using list also. So it is an enumerations can be objects. So enumeration will be act like as an object. Into any you can convert into the list, again you can convert into the tuple, or you can use it into the set over here. You can just, that is nothing but I can just tell here tuple. So here if I just tell a tuple of new list, when I run the program, you can see I'm getting same thing as it is over here. So when I want to convert it into a set, if I just use it as a set, convert the particular new list into the set, you can see I'm getting as a same output. When I'm using a what is the type of new list, if I just tell what is the particular type of new list, I want to print this particular thing inside a condition. I want to see what is the type. Obviously the output will be what, that it is a class set. When I'm using a set, when I'm just telling I want to convert into the list, obviously the things will be class list like this. That is what the things I have written inside my notes. I hope you have understood this particular concept. So now, so these all the things I have been set over here. Okay, so using enumeration. So here you can see one example I have given, I is equal to I. So I'm iterating items. So what I am saying here is I am assigning one division, I am assigning some particular number over here. So then I am using same thing, I am just using in the concept of particular enumerate functions. So here what is been done here is here I have used the enumerate over here. I want to enumerating the particular L over here. So whichever the L1 is that nothing but a names. So well, we'll see with an example here itself. We'll try to execute the same program. I'll just comment out this list. So now I'll just copy this variable above. So whatever the list I have been copied, I'll just copy over here. I'll just comment out. Okay, so now I'll just close this one. So here I'll we'll see with what is the thing is happening over here. I'll say, so I'll just assign particular I value over here. So first I'll just assign I value is equal to 1. It is using a normal list without using an enumeration function. So I'll just tell for item in my list. Okay, so I'm just telling for item in particular my list. So what I'll do, I'll just tell if the particular I value, if the I value divides with 2, if the I value is been dividing with, if the I percentage 2 is not equal to 0, when the I percentage 2 is not equal, that means 1 divided 1 more 2 is not equal to 0. What that time what I need to tell, I need to just print, that is I'll just use the concept of f-string. I'll just tell my bestie that I'll just access the particular item over here. I'll just access the particular item. Okay, that means I'm just accessing the particular item from the my list. So then what I'll do, I'll increment I value. I'll just tell I is equal to I should be I is equal to I plus 1. So when I run the program, we'll be seeing here my bestie is ERK. That means my bestie is ERK, it is been getting. So why it is getting? Because only one thing is printed. That means what happens means here how the work is happening here is, so here first at the first iteration I value is equal to 1. 1 is the I value. I mod 2 is not equal to 0. Obviously it is not equal to 0, so it is got printed. Correct? Then I became incremented. I is equal to I plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now I value becomes 2 at the second iteration. When 2 mod 2 is not equal to 0, this condition is getting false. That means if this condition is false, it is not going to print. It is just coming out of the loop. It is just stopping the for loop. So I don't want to stop the for loop. So I will increment after this, after the conditioning, I will increment in this particular way. So I'll just save like this. So I'm incrementing outside the particular if condition over here. Now see what will be the output. Here you see now I am the different output I am getting it. First it is telling my name is, my bestie is ARK, my bestie is Harsh, my bestie is Gauri. So Megs is getting skipped, Adi is getting skipped because it is at the second. 2% 2 is 0. That is not getting satisfied. When Adi is coming, at the Adi, the value is 4. The iteration is 4th iteration. I value will become 4 or the 4th iteration when Adi is there. So Adi, that 4% 2, that means 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 0. When it is 0, this is not going to get executed. It will just increment it and it will go to the next part. When I becomes 5, when I becomes 5, 5 mod 2 is not equal to 0. It is a true condition. It is going to print. Okay, so like this, the thing is working over here with using a concept of list over here. Now, same thing we'll be using with the concept of enumerate function. Let's see what is the benefit we are getting it here. So I'll just put it into a double triple quote. So I'll just comment out this code. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just copy the same thing over here. Okay, so I'll just copy the same thing, my list, using an enumerate function. I'll just tell using the enumerate function. I'll just tell using enumerate. Okay, so here it is what it is, using normal list. Okay, using the list I have been used over here. That is what I have been used. So now coming back to the enumerate function, so we'll see how we can access very easily in this thing. So what I'll just tell here is, I'll just tell first I'll say for the particular for item, I'll just tell for I want to access the index, I want to access a particular item from the list. I'll just tell I'll just tell enumerate. I'll just tell now enumerate. For which I need to enumerate? I need to enumerate for the my list. For these names I need to enumerate it. So then what I'll do, when I'm using enumerate, I can easily access with the concept of indexing position. So after enumeration, what I'll just tell if the particular index, so first I'll just print. I'll just tell print the particular index value, then I can just print the item value also. Now in the program, you can easily see 0 is been assigned, 1 is assigned, 2 is assigned, 3 is assigned, 4 is assigned. So here what we have saw in the starting, where from the which number you want to assign, you can assign it, that is with the second parameter. When you don't want to pass the second parameter, directly you can assign it with the same parameters over here. You can just tell, if I just tell here 5, put comma 5, if I run the program, you can see it is starting with the fifth is assigning to 1, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that is getting. Okay, so now, so same thing I'll just tell, same logic I'll apply. So what is I'll apply, I'll just tell, so I'll just, I don't want to print, I want to apply this above logic. I'll just tell, so here I don't need to assign value, I is equal to 1, increment, I don't need to do like that. Directly I can use directly here. I'll just tell if the particular index, so whatever the index is there, if it's mod with 2, when it is mod with equal to, when it is equals to 0, when the particular index is equal to 0, I want to just print the particular item over here. I'll just copy here, I'll just paste it below. That's all. And the program, see here, my best is ARK, my best is Harsh, my best is Gauri. Easily I can able to access without incrementing, without decrementing. I can do it this concept. But in the when the list it comes, I need to assign a number for the list values, and I need to increment over here. But here automatically a value is been assigned for a particular items of the list. Defaultly it starts from 0. If I want to start with a particular number, I need to give the second parameter. So start with this particular number like that. Okay, I hope you have understood this using enumerate functions, how it works. So this is all about enumerations. I hope you have understood. If you have not understood, watch again the particular video, you will be easily understand. Okay, so the next as I said here, I'll be using a next I want to use I need to teach you the import functions, how the import functions works. So if I just tell here one new file, I just tell imports py.py, I'll just tell imports.py, something like that. So I'll just tell import, I want to import the particular system over here. So I have imported the system. If I just tell print what is the particular path of the system, I'll just tell sis.path. I mean, if I run the program, you can see it is giving me the path. So where is I am here. It is telling me you're in the user, you're in the C drive, Apache, local programs, Python 3.10, Python libs. Again, it is just giving these all the paths are related with this particular system. So where is my system is there, it is giving all the paths to me. So like this, it is printing all the system paths to me. It prints all the system paths of a file locations. That means with this particular import library or a module, I am easily able to. That is why where is you are using an import statement. So now what I'll do, for explaining one better way, I'll just create two files here. I'll create one file 1.py. I'll create one more file 2.py file. Okay, I have created a file 1 as well as a file 2.py. In my file 1, I'll just create one program here. So I'll just create one program. I'll just create def. I'll just create a program that is greet, greet, greet. Sorry, greet. So here I'll just create. Here I'll just pass the str, and I'll just pass the one string. I'll pass, then I'll just pass the gender over here. Okay, something. I'll just print. I'll just tell f strings over here. So I'll just hello the particular name, hello str. So I'll just tell hello a particular thing. Gender is, I'll pass the gender here. I'll just tell gender is, I'll just pass the whatever the gender value has been there. I'll just pass over here. So it is one particular function. So here in my file one, I have written this particular condition, that is I have written one greet functions where it has been there. I'll run the function, means you can see it is not giving anything, it is just running the program. So now I'll just come back to my file2.py here in my phone. Now I want to import this particular functions. I want to import this particular function and need to run it in my file2. So now see, I'll just tell import. I need to just tell from. First I need to tell from. So from the particular file one. So I'll just tell from the particular file one. You can see it is showing me this. From file one, I want to import what? Greet functions. That means this greet is been imported over here now. That means it is easily imported to in my same in this particular program. In another program, another program's function is been imported. That is file1 function is been imported into the file2. Now I'll just save it. So now what I'll say, I'll just tell greet. I'll just run the program. Now I'll just tell greet. I want to pass here Anis over here. Sorry, I'll just delete it. Here I'll just pass my name. I'll just pass my gender, that is male. When I run the program, you'll be seeing here. You can see when I run the program, you can see hello Anis, gender is male. That means it is imported this greet function. It went to the file one. It just passed the value. When this function is been getting called, Anis and male is been went to the greet function. It went to the file one. It is passing the Anis here in the str. It is passing the male in my gender part. Then it is printing hello Anis, the gender is the particular male. That is been printed in my terminal. That is how the things are working in my program. This is how I can import particular function from other function and I can easily run the particular program. Okay, I hope you have understood this particular concept of importing, why we are using import things, and how we can import from one file functions to the another files, how we can import it. In this way we can import the things over here. Okay, so this is how the imports works. So I'll just don't sell. So no, I don't want to save it here. I'll just save it. Okay, fine. I'll just close the files. So this is all about the enumerate functions as well as the import functions. So next, the main concept is coming at the last concepts of this video, that is if name is equal to main. We'll see what is the use of if name is equal to main over here. So why we are using if name is equal to name. Here you see, using the main in our file, we can restrict some data from exporting to the other files when imported. We can restrict the unnecessary data, thus making the output cleaner and more readable. We can choose whatever may import, thus what may not do while using our module. Here you saw in my file 1 as well as the file 2, there is no restriction. I can easily import anything from the file 1 and I can pass the values and easily I can print the output. To give some of the restrictions, like I'll make some of the functions private. I don't want to run that particular functions private here. So now see, if I want to, suppose I want to have something, suppose some particular things I need to skip from a particular program, I can skip by using a concept of if name is equal to main over here. Okay, so with this particular concept, if name is equal to main, I can just use this. I can easily skip the particular values. So modules in Python have a special attribute, that is a name. It is a special attribute as a name. The value of the name attribute is set to main when the module is run as a main program. Then you can see when we are setting a name, when I'm running a program, it will be set to main. It has been set. Otherwise, the name is set to name itself of the modules. If the name is equal to main, block prevents the certain code from being run when the module is being imported. So what it is telling, when we are running a program, when the program name is been set to main, it prevents the certain code from a program to be run. So let's easily will be understanding with the concept of one easily with this particular example. Let's understand the code over here. Okay, so we'll see how it works. So if I just open the particular piece of code here, I'll just save it. So now where is it? Okay, here we'll create one new file over here. So I'll just create the particular file name as main1.py. Okay, so I'll just create one file name as main1.py. So I created a file name as main1.py. So I'll just create one more file, that is I'll just make it as a main2.py file. So I'm creating main1 as well as a main2.py file over here. So here what I'll say is, I'll just tell in my main1. Okay, I'll just tell, come back to my main1.py file. Here I'll just tell print. So I'll just tell print print. So here I'll just tell the particular name is equal to what the particular name of the program is there. Let's see here. So I'll just tell to name here. I'll just tell name. I'll just tell name in main1.py file. It is a main1.py file, right? is set to, so what is the set to? It is what is when set here. If I just put a comma, I want to access what is the name here. So I want to check with this in. So if I run the program, you'll see in my output, see, when I am saying what is the name here, you can see what the name in the main one is set to. It is printing same as it is, whatever it has been there, it is printed over here. And it is set to what? Main. You can see it has been set to main. This particular, when I am running this particular program, it is been set to what? It is been set to main function. When I'm assigning a name to a particular program, it is been set to main function over here. That is correct, you know, as it is. But same thing. So what I'll do here is, now I'll just so this I have set here. So next I'll create one function to add a two numbers. I'll just tell def I want to add the particular two numbers. So it will just accept the argument as a num1 and it will accept the argument as a num2. Then I'll just tell return the particular num1 plus num2. Okay, it should return the num1 as well as a num2 over here. This is what things it should do. So next what I'll do here is, I'll just tell print the name is, I'll just tell the particular function name. I'll just tell the name is the particular program name is, I'll just put a comma here. I'll just tell it is a name. Okay, obviously the same thing will get printed, name. Next I'll create one more function. I'll just tell create def function. Again I'll just create def. I'll create one greet function which accept a string. I'll just tell str. So I'll just tell print the particular I'll just tell f hello str, hello. I'll just print str. So here I need to pass a str value over here, that is string value. Okay, next, so I have said the two functions I have created. It is add function, then I have created a greet function over here. So here, then next what I need to do, I need to check the concept of if name is equal to main function. I'll check now, if I'll check one condition, if before running a function I'm checking this condition. So now see, if I run the program, just what I'll be getting, the name is set to name and the name of the function is main. That's all it will get. These two functions will not get executed. I'll just check one condition, if name, okay, if name is equal to main, if the particular function name. So see, if I run the program, like this only, what happens, you see, I'm getting the name is main function. That means when I'm running, it is giving my output, your function name is what? Main function. Now I'm checking if my function name is main function. I'll just tell if the particular name is nothing but main. If this particular, whatever the thing it is returning to me, it is returning what? It is returning me the main over here. You can see when I'm typing variable the particular keyword double underscore name double underscore, it is giving, it is nothing but it is main. I'll check if whatever it is returning, whether it is main, I'm checking whether it is main. I need to run two things. What I need to run two things, I want to run the function that is I'll just tell result is equal to, I'll add the function here. I'll just add for 15,25 two parameters I am passing for the num1 as well as a num2. I am passing a two parameters, 15 as well as a 25. Then I'll just tell print the particular result. I'll just tell the result is printing. I'll just tell the result is printing inside the main block. I'll just tell the result is printing inside the main block. Then I'll just put a comma. Then I'll just tell whatever the result is there, I need to print it. Okay, that's all I am telling. Then along with that, I need to run this greet function also. I'll just tell greet the particular function. I want to greet it for ANEES Anis. I want to greet the particular Anis. Now when I run the program, obviously you know what is happening. Everything will work. You can see the name in the main one function is set to name. That is, the name in the main one is set to main. That means name is nothing but a main. Here I'll just put a comma here. I'll just tell you here it will be what? It is nothing but this only. So okay, when this is nothing but this one, okay, that means I need to say again, I will say it is nothing but name is equal to main. Okay, so it is nothing but this one. Okay, that is printed. Now what happened here, it is just checking if the name is equal to main. When the function is name, when the particular name of the function is this one, what it is happening, it is just telling the result of the printing in the main block is 40. The result is been printed. It is took the access from a program. It is running this particular function in my print statement. Then I am saying greet is equal to greet of Anis. Even the greet function is also running. You can see hello Anis. Everything is working here. This is normally, you know, so nothing that is more rocket science. Only one thing is what you understood: name is nothing but a main function within a particular program. Okay, now the real tale starts. I'll then go to the main2.py. I'll just tell you I want to import what I want to import the particular main1 function. I want to import a particular main. I'll just tell I want to import a main1. Okay, sorry, M-A-I-N, right? Yeah, M-A-I-N. I want to import main1. Okay, I want to import the particular main1 over here. I'll just save it. So I'm just importing the main1. Everything is perfect. I don't know why it is giving the error. So when I run the program, what will happen? Let's see. Any errors? Okay, the name is main. If I run the program, you can see it is working. It is working fine. I'll just tell print. I'll just tell I am in main2. I am in main2. I am in main2. Run the program. So what is happening here? See what is happening. I'll explain you the flow. Listen carefully. When I run this main2.py file, it is imported the main1, right? It is imported the main1. When it is imported the main1, it should run each and every code. It should run the each and every code, but it is not running. Why? Because I said if my name function is equal to main function, when I am running only when main1 function, then only this particular block will get executed. Otherwise, it is not going to get executed. Why? It is not going to execute it because it will not set it to main function. Here you can see at the first line, it is the name main1 function is set to main1. Before when I was running, it was set to what? Main. Here the main whatever was there, it was coming here. But now what it is done here is when I am importing one main1 function, when I am importing this particular main1 Python file, when I am running the main2 Python file, every time it is not set to main. This particular condition is been not working. I'll just copy this program. I'll just write here. So it will just tell when I am calling this, when I am running this program, here it is nothing but the name itself. I'll just tell NAME name, and here name will be set to what? Name of the program. Okay, that is nothing but the main1, main main1 it will set. Here it is means when I'll just tell when I am running this, this particular things will happen. What is happening? Name is nothing but name here only. Whatever the name is nothing but name, that is equal to name is equal to main1. That means whatever the thing is there here, so it is not set to main function, it will be setting to name itself. Okay, so that is why it is, you can see in my output, the name in the main1 is set to main1. That means whatever the program name is there, that is been set to over here. Again, at that time I have written a two function, that is add function as well as a greet function. Then before running this two function, I have written one print statement. So what it is, the name is something. So here you can see the name is the program name I am is returning here. So after it is returning, this particular condition is not satisfied because whatever the name is there, it is been set to main1. The main1 is not equal to name. So that is why this particular condition has been skipped. That means I am skipping this two function to run. I am not giving access to run these two particular functions. So because of that I have imported, but because of that I have said the name of the function should be main. When the name of the function is a main function, then only you need to run this particular functions. Otherwise, when someone else is importing your, at a time don't run. Okay, when I am running this program, you'll be saying the name in the main1 set to main1. That is nothing but name is been set to main1. Because of that, this particular condition is been not getting satisfied. Only this one line as well as this line is been getting printed. So when name, what is the name is been set? Name is been set to main over. The particular name is been set to what? Name is been set to main1. So you can see the main1 is been coming over here, and I am in the main2 function it is telling. Then after that, after running this first line of code, after executing this full program, then the program is coming back over here. Then it is printing this third line of code, that is I am in main2. You can say I am in the main2. That is how I am getting it here. So now I'll just run the program. So same way, what I'll do here is I'll just create one more function. Here I'll just I'll call here. I'll just call greet. So I'll not put this particular one. Whenever anyone try to run this in main function, this particular greet function should run. So for that one, I'll put outside the if statement here. I'll just tell, this time I'll just tell Khan, hello Khan, it should run. Now see, if I run the program, you can see the main is equal to set to main1 itself, obviously, because it is not a main function. Now you can see this particular condition is outside the main function. So it is particular Khan, that means this particular function is been getting called. So you can see I'm getting output is equal to hello Khan. That means this function is running. After running of this particular function, this condition is not getting satisfied. My program is going back to the main2 function, and whatever the thing is written over here, that is what the thing is printing over here. I am in the main2 functions. So like that, the things are working over here. Same thing if I try to print. Now see, if I try to print this same line of code here. So if I just try to print the same line of code, where before importing, I'll just tell to print this one. When I run the program, you'll be seeing here, the name of the main function is set to main. That means, sorry, when I run the program again, so here you see the name of the name in the main2, I'll just make it as a main2 here. Okay, I'll just tell this is a main2 functions. When I run the program, you can see the name in the main2 function is set to main function. That means when I'm running the program, that particular program is only be set to main function. Okay, whatever the thing I am importing from the other program, whatever the things I am importing from the other program, that name is not set to main. It will be set to what? The particular program name. The program name is main1. You can see the main1 is being set over here. Again, it is when I am calling this thing, you can see this particular print statement is working here. The name is name1, the particular program name. Then it is calling the greet function, that is a hello Khan is been getting printed. Because the name is not equal to main function, these things will get skipped in the when I am importing the main1. Then it will come back to the program again. Then this particular things will work. I am inside the main2. You can see I am inside the main2. Okay. So like this, if name is equal to main functions works. I don't know how much you have understood. I tried my best to explain you. Please watch the video again twice or thrice. You'll understand. Practice the code. At that time, you will 100% will be get familiar. Okay. That means overall, what is the game over happening here? Suppose I want to skip. Suppose I want to skip this one. Suppose I don't want to run the particular add functions inside. When anyone is trying to call this main1 function, I want to skip the add function. That what I'll do, I'll just use this condition, I'll put it over here. At that time, when I'm running this one, it will execute. See, when I run this program, at that time, everything will work. Everything will execute it. The name is main, hello Khan. The result of the print statement in the main block is 40. This is num1 is getting added. The function is working and the greeting is also working because the name will become main function. This will be the main function only I'm running. So that time it is getting run. When I'm trying to access with the main2, what are the functions of the main1? At that time, it doesn't work because the name will be not set to main. The name will be set to the particular program name. That is what is happening. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to make you more confused. Watch 3-4 times or try with the coding part. You will understand. 100% will understand. Okay, so that's all for this video, guys. I hope you like this video and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.